All right, we've got the pork tenderloin here in the oh so cold review cabin, and I've got my little, I don't know if you can see it, if it's in frame, my little blankie, because it's freezing out here, widowy, I'm freezing my balls off. Yeah, so, and this is a very rare pre-work review. I'm normally a zombie until I have my 40-minute drive to work. Then I can wake up and listen to my podcast and yada yada. But today we've got a nice little review, little time in the morning, and as I'm sitting cozy with my little blanket, today is my Friday, so that means I'm going to be off for 2 days. So I'm excited to get a review done today, tomorrow, and the next day, so I can finally get back on top of making videos. Apologize for the lack of videos lately, other than the extremely ridiculous cigar bombs that I'm blessed to get. Anyway, this is a Nicaraguan cigar. It's actually rolled in the My Father factory, which, if you know me, I'm a big My Father fan, both in the cigar world and in real life. My dad is lovely. Shout out you, Dad. Thanks for making me. On second thought, I don't want to think about how that happened. We've got a USA Connecticut broadleaf. Ugh. If you also know me, you know that I have a very weird relationship with broadleaf wrappers. I just find them, and I can never explain it correctly because it's irrational. I don't know. I just find them to be so one-dimensional. I'm like, oh, it's sweet because it's a broadleaf. And they all taste the same. And I'm like, how boring. There's no depth to that. But there are some that have changed my opinion on that. So I'm hoping this will be one, because this is a very hyped stick here. Blah, blah, blah. If there's anything interesting. Fillers, Nicaraguan, binders, Nicaraguan. Okay. Closed foot. So as I'm getting older, I'm kind of over the closed foot. Just let me light it. I don't want to do a whole... that could change. Maybe it's easier to light that way. I don't know. I've only had a certain amount, but let's give her a shot. Oh, it's so hard lighting a cigar in the daytime. I say that every time, and I mean it every time. I guess that's lit. I don't know, because the foot's closed. Okay. So far, so good. I will say, though, hold up. It's pretty good. I believe this is Tatuaje, right? I feel like the pork tenderloin's its own thing, so I always forget that it's another, that somebody has to make it. And the few Tatuajes that I've had, I have not liked. I haven't disliked, but I have not liked them. So, and I think I may have my mind changed on the closed foot, because that lit very nice and evenly. So when it's done right, it's done right. But the interesting part was, with the closed foot, all you're getting is that wrap relief, which is potentially the thing I dislike the most on this stick, being that it's a broadleaf, and I didn't dislike it. So upon the second drag, or hit, both those are wrong. Pull, toke, I don't like any of those words. We got to make a new word for that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the next bite I took, really deep earth, sort of. Obviously does not taste like pork. Thank God. That would be alarming, I think. But just a deep kind of, not bitter, but rich is, I feel like, not the word either. Just an oily earth with some dark chocolate little cocoa. So let's go for another bite of this tenderloin. Yeah. A little bit of hay. That cocoa's coming through more now. Not necessarily dark chocolate, more cocoa. It's not so much sweet, which is impressive with the broadleaf, because usually a broadleaf is a get out of jail free card, and it's just like, this tastes good because it has a broadleaf. Get it? Because it's kind of sweet. it annoys me, but this has some character to it, some depth, so I will smoke it down, and I will keep you updated. Yeah, so it's sort of decided to do this review on the fly, so hopefully my mics are charged, because there's no way to check that until they start blinking red, baby. So I'm going to eat this pork, and I'll let you know what's happening. I just realized my mics are red, so I'll try to keep it brief. You would think with pork, tenderloin is the name. It's going to be bold. It's going to be savory, I guess. It's going to be something else. But this has been nothing but just, I don't want to say light, because it still has some strength, some red pepper in the retro, but that cocoa is picked up dramatically. And it's been a really nice, light, heavy smoke output, but just a light on the palate. Good, rich cocoa. And I'm very pleasantly surprised. I will say the construction is immaculate. The experience has been extremely pleasant so far. Just, you take a drag and the whole line moves down a bit. You know, it's like the ideal standard, you know, cigar. So I'm very happy with it. And yeah, it's just very cocoa-y and nice, and it's a great cold weather cigar. I don't know why, but it just works. So it's Christmas time. Get you a pork tenderloin, get you a cup of coffee, get your little blankie, and go outside. Try to stay warm. I've got a heater going, and I've got a fan going, which sounds counterintuitive, but the fan moves the air around. The heater warms my butt. So it's working out good so far. But I will keep you updated, and hopefully my microphones don't die. That would stink really bad. All right, I'm down to the little nub, and the biggest compliment I can give to this one, from my perspective, is I kept forgetting that it's a broadleaf wrapper, which is a great compliment to me, or coming from me. It was just uniquely sweet, and not in the broadleaf way. Oh, it's I can't describe it, but that if you've seen my other broadleaf stuff, that's how I feel about it. But a lot of thought was put into the blend. It's not just hype. I thought just the packaging and the name was kind of why it was popular, and that's definitely part of it, and it's warranted. I think that's fun. Buying a butcher paper, you know, bundle of these has to be a great time. I would recommend this. Heavily recommend. You gotta try it. It's 13, which is up there, but I think it's worth. The construction is immaculate. Flavors are really nice. It's fun. I like the band. It's a good time. So, odd of me to highly recommend a broadleaf, but bam. So, I don't know. Maybe I've just had bad broadleafs so far, but Mike's about to die. It is, my microphone is about to die, not a person named Mike. So if you're named Mike, you can relax. I gotta go to work, but whatever. We got a nice tenderloin in. Yeah, God is good. It's a cold day. It's gray, but it could be frozen, so it could always be worse. So I'll be all right. But yeah, thank you for watching.